The Lord's calling you, and thank you so much for coming today.
And all the attention is going to be on you. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for people to say, over and over again?
Thanks for coming.
Yeah. What's going on, family? You know who it is. Monica Sekhmet Grant, Young Boss Media, coming live from the bathroom. Just like BET, live from the basement. We in the bathroom. Yo, what's going on? It is your girl, Monica Sekhmet Grant, and you are tuned into another mentorship call. I'm not in the bathroom today. I'm over at the Center for Social Innovation at our office in Chelsea. Shout out to everybody that's in New York. We are still in quarantine, still in lockdown, but I got to get out the house. I must be free. And so today, on today's mentorship call, we are speaking to a real estate magnate, a Nigerian real estate magnate. We are going to find out where the money is when it comes to real estate. Where is it? Because I want to know. Africa got all the billionaires. I'm trying to be a billionaire. I'm not trying. I am going to be a billionaire. And so this brother is going to teach me the way. He is from Lifestyle Hub in a few days, on the 8th, he's going to be putting on an event called Africa's Biggest Real Estate Discussion. And I wanted to get to him first because I got questions that I need to know. He might be too busy afterwards. So I wanted to ask my questions up front. And so if y'all got questions, please put them in the comment box because I'm going to keep him as long as I possibly can because I want to know where the money is. Now, his name is Abioye Oke. And you can call him AB for short. And he just had a birthday, so please wish him happy birthday. Give him a shout out. But let's find out where this money is. Brother, how are you doing today? Welcome to Mentorship Call.
Thank you so very much, Monica, for having me. It feels so good to be here today.
Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Shukran. I appreciate your presence and your energy. So off the bat, a lot of times I get into people's lives, and not that your life and your background is not important, but let's talk about some money. What's going on with real estate? How do we get involved? What do we need to do right now? Because I'm speaking to African Americans, also people on the continent right now. What do we need to do to get involved in real estate right now?
Fantastic. Great question, Monica. As you agree with me, Africa is home. Okay, and we need to make Africa great so that we can be fully respected in the Americas. And what we are doing right now at Lifestyle Hub, for example, is to support African Americans and Africans in diaspora to building fantastic residual income back home in Africa. So whereby you are in America, you are doing your work, you live in America, you are enjoying the comfort and stability of the economy in America. But guess what? There is a massive gold mine in Africa. As I speak to you, Monica, today, Africa has over 40 million housing deficit. Mm-hmm. So what that simply means is that it will take us well over 60 years to solving this deficit. So what that simply means for someone in the Americas with a very sound business mindset, we know that investing in Africa is the next big thing. Okay, because Africa is still developing. So what that simply means is that there is a massive opportunity for real estate investment because trust me, Monica, there are a lot of opportunities, there are a lot of business opportunities that you can invest in Africa, but real estate is the most assured, okay? Because real estate is real, okay? And of course, there is massive demand for it.
I love that. And so, one, you said that there's a 40 million housing deficit, meaning there's 40 million people that need homes right now. If that's what I understood, and you can correct me. Where does one go about actually starting the process of becoming a real estate investor in Africa? Because I'll tell you that from just an American side, we got trust issues. We don't know who to send our money to. We don't know what to do. Where do we begin the process? Are you there? Did we freeze? Can you hear me? I'll be patient.
Yes, I'm here, Monica. Yeah,
You're here.
I got your question right. Yeah.
Awesome. So if you heard the question,
Good.
go ahead and answer the question.
Fantastic. Now, trust is a major factor because traditionally people don't do business with who they like. They do business with who they trust. And the challenge most Africans in the diaspora has been facing over the past decades has been that they trusted family members with their high-end funds from the Americas for real estate investment purposes back home. And at the end of the day, they come back to Africa, there's really nothing to show for it. Now, what we are doing differently at Lifestyle of that, you are not entrusting your capital with an individual. You are entrusting your capital with a corporate organization, okay, that has got a board that you can verify and do your background check on all the board members of that company. So what that simply means is that there is okay. Monica?
I'm here. I'm here.
Good. So can you hear me, Monica?
I can, yes. I'm not going anywhere. So if it freezes, we'll just be patient. This is important.
Hi, Monica.
I'm here. Can you hear me? Oh, all right. So I'm sure he's going to log back on. So as you can hear, he was saying that particularly Africans that went, left the continent, they went to the UK, they went to America, they were sending back money home to invest in different properties and real estate investments. And not everybody that they sent their money to actually did right by their wishes. And so what he's saying is that Lifestyle Hub is a organization that you can actually study and track the board members, the board of directors. This is a corporation so that you can have trust in this corporation to do that work. So I'm glad you're back. I was just catching everybody up on what you were saying before you got cut off. So please continue. And if it happens again, I'm patient. This is important information, so I'm patient.
All right. Thank you so much, Monica, for that. Like I was saying, what Africans in the diaspora and the Black Americans in the US have got to really understand is that their funds, like I said, and like you rightly summarized on my behalf, it's not being entrusted to an individual. So the issue of trust right now has been greatly reduced because as I speak to you already, we have Nigerians, Africans in the diaspora that are investing in real estate already through us. Okay, and it will interest you, Monica, to also note that the chairman of our company, his name is Buki Adetula. He's based in New Jersey. Okay, and he's a very prominent lawyer in New Jersey. So those in the diaspora, those in the US, for example, just Google Buki Adetula. You'll read about him. He's a very prominent US-based lawyer in New Jersey. Okay, so we have a lot of prominent people that have passion, okay, to developing Africa from the diaspora angle. Okay, because the simple truth is that Africa needs the investment more than America needs the investment. Okay, and guess what? The turnaround period on your investment in Africa, trust me, it's potentially higher than what you will get in America. Because trust me, America is fully developed already. Okay, and when you invest in real estate in Africa, you are not just increasing your own daily or annual or monthly cash flow, you are saving lives, you are taking people out of poverty, okay, you are creating jobs. So there is a moral fulfillment that you also derive when you consider or you reconsider your desire to invest in real estate in Africa. That's why for us at Lifestyle Hub, we've carefully positioned ourselves. We've positioned ourselves as a pan-African housing development company.
Amazing. So just to reiterate what you just said, America is fully functional and developed. And I already know that as Black people, as Africans, we've done so much for this country, and the country has really done so little for us that we should take our bag of money and place it elsewhere so we can have a better return and a better lifestyle with Lifestyle Hub. That's how I translate that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You did a perfect work there.
Thank you. Thank you. And you're already working as a Pan-African organization. Like you said, you have a brother in New Jersey that we can run up on and be like, hey, is this real or not? So we can knock on his door right now. So that's good to know, and that's reassuring. Tell me this, because when we speak about investing, like, what do you need to have in order to be an investor? Big money, little bit of money. What do you need to have in order to start investing? Were you able to hear me? I'll type it.
Fantastic. Now, the first thing you need to have to start investing is technically not even the money. Yeah, I can hear you, Monica. I got the question right.
Great.
Yeah. So what you need, Monica, it's not really money right now. What you need first is knowledge.
Okay.
Okay. So for us at Lifestyle Hub, before we even encourage you to start investing, we first equip you with the right knowledge first. Because we believe strongly that knowledge must precede wealth.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So that the wealth can be properly protected. So we are going to share with you all the investors, all the Africans and in the diaspora willing to come back home with their capital to develop in Africa and, of course, building business for themselves. We first show you statistics, facts and figures and options you can consider, okay? And of course, different real estate investment options you can go into. Now, the beautiful thing here is that after you've acquired the knowledge, we will now show you the different capital layouts you can consider, okay? It will interest you to know that in Nigeria, in Ghana, in the Gambia, for example, you can now own a 4-bedroom terrace duplex with a rooftop swimming pool, okay, with as little as $4,200, okay, with as little as $8,400, with as little as $38,000, and of course, with as much as between $140,000 to $200,000.
I'm coming now. I'm coming now. I need that in my life right now. I know we talk about investment, but I'm trapped in New York. I need that right now. I need the swimming pool. I need the 4 bedrooms. I need all of that right now. That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So we start with information, and that is perfect because in investing, sometimes, you know, you feel like the only way that you get tricked in investing or you feel like you get scammed is when you rush it. And so by educating people on their options, what they can do, what the big picture is, what are your investment goals, what are your retirement goals, and then making a selection on where you start putting your money, that's actually really smart and really brilliant and helpful to the investor. And then next you start investing your money. So that's great to know. Where are these investments being made? Is it in one particular country? Where do you decide where the real estate is being purchased and developed?
Fantastic. Now, we believe so strongly as part of our education process at Lifestyle Hub is that we typically advise our investors from the diaspora to learn to diversify their portfolios. Okay, it is very dangerous when all your real estate investment is in just one location. Okay, like in Nigeria, we have over 6 locations currently. Okay, as you know, Nigeria is mini Africa, it's a big country. Okay, so we have about 6 different locations in Nigeria, from Abuja to Port Harcourt to Kano to Enugu State to Lagos to Ibadan. okay, to your state, okay? Not to worry, one of these days we are going to bring you to Nigeria and we'll give you a thorough national tour, okay?
I want the tour from you first because you're going to put me in the palace.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And currently we have locations in Accra, Ghana, and in Kumasi.
Okay. I'm familiar with Kumasi.
Exactly. So Ghanaians in diaspora, for example, it's a fantastic opportunity for them to invest back home. Okay. And very shortly, we'll be entering Liberia and the Gambia.
Okay, good, great.
Yeah, so it's a continuous organic growth policy and strategy we've developed. Okay, so as you agree with me, anything that cannot grow will not last. So we don't want to just rush into our growth. We want to grow as organic as possible. But our ultimate vision is to have presence, to expand our cutting-edge real estate solution across the continent of Africa.
That'd be great. That'd be great. Now, these investments, are they going into like one family homes, or are they also going into like apartment buildings, condos, lofts? What are the investments going to physically become?
Yeah, you know, to make the right investment, you need to look at, ask yourself, what kind of society am I investing into, for example? In the US, for example, the condo system works perfectly well. But in Nigeria, family homes typically sell better. Okay, family homes sell better, whereby it is so individualistic. So whereby you own it from top to bottom. Okay, not necessarily apartments, you know, where you build vertically. Although we have a very unique vertical design, because we're also trying to promote vertical construction. Okay, because you know land is very scarce. And the more we build vertically, the more we make the best, or we drive value from the land. Okay, so currently the options we have right now are basically family homes, terrace duplex apartment, whereby when you qualify for one, or when you buy or purchase one, you have a series of options. Either you buy from us at about $200,000, for example, then you sell for $300,000, or within 1 year, 18 months. Okay, that is very achievable. You buy from us $200,000, then you can sell within that 18 months of your purchase for $300,000 US.
That's great.
Or you could say, you know what, we have a unique business plan we'll give to everybody when they sign, when they make their purchase. So before you sell, consider this business plan, whereby you can turn your apartment into a short stay system. Okay. Whereby you can Airbnb it. Whereby you make daily income from it. Okay, you simply make daily income from it, and guess what? You don't need any family members to manage it for you. You don't need to come all the way from the US to manage it. Lifestyle Up is properly positioned to managing it for you. Okay, then we have a proper legal agreement with you, so whereby your end is properly protected. And I'm sure for you to invest in Nigeria or in Ghana or in the Gambia, you must have friends around. So you can always tell your friends, please go check out my apartment. What is happening there? Give me a report. I need an independent report. Okay. And guess what? With the unique, the world is so small now. It's a global village we find ourselves. Guess what? We'll set up a smart, because our apartment by default they are smart apartments. So you can watch your apartment all the way from the US from your mobile phone. Absolutely. So let's say, for example, you turn apartment to a short stay. Okay, there are cameras on the aesthetic and in the reception. So what that simply means is that you could say, oh, let me see what is happening to my apartment. Just log in and see all the images. Okay, so that's the unique thing, and it helps to increase the trust level between us and those that decide to take the smart decision to partnering with us.
That's awesome. So we got a lot of people commenting in the comment section. If you have any direct questions, please put them in the comment section because we want to know. Now, so all these homes are smart homes. Where did you get the idea to even, so I guess now I want to kind of get back into like the background. Where did you get the idea to develop this company? How did you know like it was so important? And what gave you like just the oomph to go after this? So this is great.
Yeah. You know, thanks so much, Monica. You know, by default, anybody with a black skin by default is designed to be intelligent and smart. Okay, so I would say it's just part of divine creation by God. Okay, because God, as black people, God has given us this. Okay, Monica, can you hear me?
I can. You broke up a little bit.
Yes, yes.
I'm
So,
here.
so by default, we are all smart already. So all we just need to do, if we can all, every one of us can just think for just 2 hours every day, great ideas will always come from us. But the challenge here is that most of us spend all our time running around without thinking, and the 24 hours in a day is gone. So number one, Lifestyle Up is a product of deep thinking. Okay. Then of course, it's a product of my own experiences. Okay. Because primarily the concept came in through me, but guess what? We were able to set up a team to fine-tune the concept, the vision. So it's not just about Abioye at all. Okay, I'm sure in the course of time, you come to see great faces that are behind this great vision. People that think every day about how to keep improving our offering to life, to our prospect. And for me, it gives me a lot of excitement. Guess what, Monica? I've got a very unique history. Okay, it will interest you to know that I used to be a laborer. I don't know if you know what that means. I used to work on construction.
I thought you were just a regular old rich guy. You actually had a job. Oh, poor you.
No. I've got a very mixed background. Okay, I've done labor work before. I've carried cement on my head before. You know, I remember there was a period in my life. I was like 19 years of age. I was pushing lateral sand, okay, to fill up a foundation. I was so tired, I was crying, but I know I just have to do it so that I can get paid. Okay, so those were part of the passion. And again, working in those construction companies those days, I see something grow from nothing to greatness. Okay, and from 19 years of age, I was working in a real estate company, and I started growing. So, and I started understanding the importance, okay, of owning a real estate portfolio for yourself. You can never be wealthy until you have a very robust and healthy real estate portfolio. And guess what, Mona? Real estate is the end of our hustle. You make money from broadcasting. How do you protect your money for retirement period? It's real estate. You make money from okay, you make money from banking. How do you invest the money? You still go back to real estate. Okay, so for us, and guess what? When I came to Abuja, for example, for my National Youth Service, okay, I loved the city. I love Abuja. Is a very beautiful city. It's one of the most beautiful cities in Africa. Okay, now when I came to Abuja, I made myself a promise. I said, Abioye, you've got to live within the city itself. You will not live in the outskirts. Okay, so it will interest you, Monica. My first apartment in Abuja, I spent my last money, everything I had to pay for the rent. Okay, and I slept on the floor for 2 weeks before my salary came to buy mattress. Okay, so those were the formation stages of the concept called Lifestyle Up. Because, you know, for me, it was about giving myself that good lifestyle through real estate and helping others to achieving the same. Okay, it will interest you to know, finally, on this question, that over 60% of a traditional household in Africa is spent in paying rent.
60%, 60 of a dollar.
Absolutely. 60% of a household income, okay, is being spent on paying house rent. So what that simply means that most people in Africa typically work for their landlords and not for their bosses in their offices.
That's a great way to think about that.
Yeah, absolutely. So for us, these were the collective reasons why we felt, no. We've got to do things differently. We've got to create something more disruptive, something more creative, something that is a clear departure from the traditional mortgage system.
Thank you. So let me ask you another question, because I interview so many people throughout the continent, a lot of activists, a lot of humanitarians, and they speak about the high unemployment rate of youth. And we know that Africa's youth is really about half of the youth on the planet. What do you see as the future of the economy improving through entrepreneurship, in which will really make this a gold mine? Because I'm hearing in some areas, particularly like in Uganda and other parts of the world, where unemployment could be up to 70, 60%, right? And that might make somebody say, well, how can they pay the rent? What are you seeing on the ground to say like the economy will shift, or there's still money available, don't worry about it?
The simple truth here is that there is always money available.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but money only drifts towards value. Okay.
Word.
So
Word.
yeah, absolutely. It will interest you to know that ever since this pandemic, for us at Lifestyle Up, there has been daily construction on our site. That is the result of continuous subscription into our model. Okay. Now, to answer your question very directly, because I know it's a very smart question you are asking me, because I know you are also trying to protect the interest of those listening to us right now that are considering to investing in Africa. That, okay, if I pay or buy an apartment in Nigeria or Uganda, in Ghana, for example, what are the tendency that I will be able to recruit my investment through rentage?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. See, in real estate, location, it's everything. In real estate, everything starts and falls on location. So for us at Lifestyle Up, we are not building for the future. We are building for the now.
Okay.
So we ensure that all our apartments are located in prime areas. Okay, prime areas whereby diplomats, expatriates, indigenous, locals doing fantastically well, we want to stay. So for us, the issue of, okay, the apartment running idle, it's very, very low. Okay, like I said, location is everything. For example, in Abuja is the seat of ECOWAS, for example. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Nigeria has got a very vast political system that requires everybody to always constantly travel to Abuja on a daily, monthly basis. So what that simply means that gives rise for what a fast short stay turnaround if your apartment is on short stay, because there is an emotional connection to an hotel room you stay. If you go to an hotel or a hotel and you love the room, when you are going back to that city, you want to live in that, you want to stay in that stay room. Okay, same we apply to our apartment. So for our clients, okay, our investors that want to turn their apartment to an Airbnb system, for example, the first advice we give to them is, you know what, you've got to tastefully furnish this apartment of yours. Mm-hmm. Okay? You've got to make it a home for anybody that decides to stay here. And there is a major attraction. There is a swimming pool up there. Okay.
I fell in love when you told me there was a swimming pool on the roof.
Absolutely. So for Abuja, for example, is a fantastic market for what? For short stay. In Ghana, Accra, for example, there is so much stability in the economy of Ghana. Okay, mm-hmm. There are a lot of expatriates. I was in Ghana early this year. I saw a lot of white people coming to Ghana for opportunities. See, any smart global investor knows that Africa is the destination.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Africa is not the bride of the world economy right now. That's why it is in the interest of the global power to ensure that there is massive stability in Africa. Because if Africa is not stable, it will inevitably affect the Western economy. Mm-hmm. Okay, so and that is why the African free trade agreement treaty was signed, simply to deepen businesses across Africa. So, like for example, one of the most beautiful things about ECOWAS is that there is integration. Okay, I can easily travel to Ghana without visa, for example, because there's an integration. But guess what? Lifestyle Up is creating what I want to call the AU, the real estate AU integration.
Okay, talk about that. Talk about that.
So what that simply means is that, for example, if you want to follow our social funding system and you qualify for your apartment, but you are based in Ghana, you could say, no, what, Abioye, I don't want my apartment in Ghana because I own an apartment in Ghana already. I want something in Lusaka, Zambia. Okay. Why somebody in Lusaka will say, no, what, I own property in Lusaka already. I want something in Abuja, Nigeria. Why somebody in Nigeria will say, you know what? Oh, I understand Lifestyle Up is building in the Gambia already. When I qualify for my apartment, I want it in the Gambia. So whereby we want to break the wall, the real estate wall across Africa, so whereby Africans can own properties across Africa. So that simply means that every African in Africa and in diaspora can now own a piece of the continent.
I love that. I love that. You used the word qualify. What did you mean by that? Fantastic.
You know, as you agree with me, Monica, it's not everybody that can afford to make a $200,000 investment, for example.
Sure. Yeah.
So we now created an alternative solution. And how does it work? You simply leverage on your social capital. Now, before I explain how it works, I would like to share this with everybody watching me right now. It is economically wasteful not to generate passive income from your social capital. What is social capital? The people you know. Okay, I got connected to you as a result of my social capital. Okay, just the way you will likely know somebody or meet somebody through me, and that's how it keeps growing. Okay. Now we created a unique solution whereby people can start owning real estate using their social capital to pay.
Okay.
Whereby we are redefining the meaning of money. Because if you want to rely on money to own real estate, you might end up working for 35 years and you retire into a rented apartment.
True.
Okay.
True.
We are redefining the meaning of money. Now we're telling people that money is not necessarily dollar or naira or cedi. Money is your relationship. Money is the knowledge you possess. Okay, guess what, Monica? Money is integrity. Okay, so basically, what I just want to explain on how people can qualify is that, for example, we have a package called the VVIP package.
Okay. VVIP.
VVIP, yes, whereby you subscribe with the sum of $8,400 US. Then you now recommend 4 of your friends. Okay, 4 of your friends that made the same $8,400 US subscription like you did.
8,400.
Yes, and Lifestyle will pay you 5% commission on each of their subscriptions as your own bonus. Okay. Now, finally, those 4 people you recommended, we also recommend their own 4 also. So technically speaking, it's a 4x2 matrix. Okay. Now, by the time the 4 guys recommend their 4 each, making 16 people in your second generation. The day the 16 persons signed up, Monica, 2 things will happen to you. Number 1, we will pay you a leadership bonus of 8,400. Your capital is back to you. Your capital is back. Yes. And guess what? And you qualify for a fully finished 4-bedroom terrace duplex apartment with a beautiful rooftop swimming pool. And your keys will be delivered to you on or before 90 days after you qualified for your apartment.
Hold on, let me process this.
Please do.
Make sure I'm not slow. So I invest the first $8,400. And then I call up my friends and I say, girl, you got to do this with me. We about to get this spot in Abuja. We got to have it. So then my 4 friends put $8,400 in. And then how many levels till I qualify? How many more friends got to sign up?
It's just 2 levels.
Just 2. So now my 4 friends have to get 4 more friends. So now that's 16 at the 3rd level, right? And so once they get their 16, then I get keys.
Absolutely.
Got it.
And everybody keeps qualifying as they complete their matrix.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
For us, is an alternative. This is a real alternative to mortgage. You know, traditionally in a mortgage system, you simply pay for that apartment practically all your life.
Mm-hmm.
And you must not default. Once you default, you potentially could lose that apartment.
How does this work? I'm sorry. I'm slow. How does this work? So one, when I get my keys, do I still owe something? Am I just qualifying and there's still other levels to this? I need to know more. Please explain more.
You know, thank you, Monica, for seeking clarity.
Yeah.
You know, yeah. Once you qualify for the apartment, you don't ever have to pay any amount again.
See, that's what I don't understand.
Monica, will you let us do the numbers? Should we do the numbers?
Let's do the numbers. Let's do the numbers. Let's do the numbers.
So $8,400 times 21 people.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
That's a home. Yeah.
Yeah. Times 21. So the gross income is $176,400.
Mm-hmm. That's a home.
Fantastic. You know, we promised that we are going to pay everybody 5% commission. Okay, if you calculate all the 5% commission, that means we have to less 8,400.
Mm-hmm.
So the money is so less 8,400. Then we have $168,000 left.
Move it over. Okay. Got it.
Good. Now we said to you that upon your qualification, we are going to pay you a leadership bonus of 8,400.
Mm-hmm.
Remember?
Yes.
So less 8,400. We have $159,600 left.
Mm-hmm.
Monica, this is the net left over for us to deliver your apartment to you.
Got it.
I'm still looking for a developer that will tell me that we cannot use this money to deliver 1 unit for you. You know why? All our technical team are internal to us. We don't outsource. Okay? We have our engineers, we have our architects, everything is direct labor. So there is no third party to this.
That's amazing. Okay. So how did you come up with this system? Because it's a multi-level marketing system that will actually allow you to buy property. That is brilliant. That's brilliant. That's brilliant, sir. So those 2 hours a day that you spend thinking of brilliant things, just the 2 hours, it paid off.
Absolutely.
Where did this come from? Like, tell me more, please. Tell me more. I got to figure it out.
You know, Monica, I typically like to develop a short-time, mid-time, and long-time goals for myself.
Mm-hmm.
September 2011, I partnered with an American multinational network marketing company called Forever Living Products. It's an American company. And when I signed up September 2011, I had a plan. And my plan was within 7 to 10 years of partnering with that company, I was going to either write a book or set up a network marketing company that solves a problem in Africa. But trust me, I wasn't sure if it was going to be real estate or not.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so working actively in the network marketing or multi-level marketing industry every day of my life, in addition to my consulting life, because I'm a trainer. Okay, I do trainings on sales, personal development, and other stuff. Okay, but of course, I'm also a proud network marketing professional. Okay, so the idea was that, after 8 years of learning the power of leverage, Okay, nobody can become wealthy in this life without leverage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and guess what, Monica? If you are not networking, that means you are not working.
That's true. That's very true.
Okay. So networking is something we do every day. Okay, and we looked at the housing deficits in Africa, and we realized that crowdfunding is a very important solution to solving the housing deficit in Africa. But there's a challenge with crowdfunding, Monica. In a crowdfunding system, it is crowdly owned. Okay, remember that it is very difficult for two people to do business together, not to talk of like thousands of people doing business together to own a portfolio together.
Mm-hmm.
So what we now ask ourselves that what system can we create that will help people to individually own this apartment without co-owning it at the end of the day?
Right, right. Because then it's just a timeshare or something like that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
And it took us 5 good years. 5 good years to perfect this model. And we only launched out publicly just 2 years ago.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
This is smart.
That's why we are black, you know?
Because we black. This is smart. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. So yeah. So we got a lot of folks in the comment section. Let me go there. Let me let this process. I'll go to the comments.
All right, good.
The opportunity is now. This is a disruptive social investment scheme ever proposed. It is innovation. I want to call it a scheme. Real estate simplified. So when one gets 16 people in their network and gets the keys, they can stop or just move in or still keep selling the idea to get more people. What do they do? What do we do after we get our keys? What do we continue to do?
You have multiple options. Okay. The first option is that just live in your apartment and be very happy thereafter. Mm-hmm. You don't need to keep marketing or keep sharing. Okay, but if you are financially smart and you realize that, oh, if I own this apartment now and I stay in every room in this apartment, wow, this is another liability.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? Okay. Aha. Because if you live in an apartment and it's all owned by you, it's not generating any income to you, for you, that means it's still part of your liability because you have to maintain the apartment to look good.
Right.
Okay. It's like driving a Benz car and you cannot maintain the Benz. You know, it's people will laugh at you. That look at this guy driving Benz, he cannot maintain. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to be fully financially free, you need at least 7 apartments in your name.
Okay.
Minimum of 7 apartments.
Mm-hmm.
So what that means that once the 16th person signed up in your second generation, you are automatically out of the system. There is no perpetuity. Okay, because if you are not out of the system, those numbers I showed you earlier will not add up again.
Okay.
So for you to requalify for another apartment, you need to resubscribe with another $8,400 US,
mm-hmm.
and complete the process again and exit.
So one, once you get your keys, you stop getting the 5% from your 2 levels, but you're getting the $8,400 back, which I can then just give back to you to start another cycle.
Thank you. Now, this model, Monica, for me, I'm very happy and I feel privileged that we are co-owning this vision together. Okay, this model will come to be recognized very shortly as one of the world's 8 wonders.
Mm-hmm. I can see it.
Because this model has the propensity to sustain itself.
Mm-hmm.
So that means that if you own $8,400 US, that's the only money you need to keep owning more apartments. Because before you qualify, once you qualify for an apartment, you earn the 8,400 back in bonuses. And if you are smart, you use it to resubscribe again. And the cycle continues that way.
That's brilliant.
Thank you. Thank you.
Because I know, like, when we're talking about housing, like that 8,400 is just a down payment on something, and you still owe the rest. You know, so if you're telling me that a down payment, what would normally be a down payment, is now just all I would have to pay, mine, except, you know, doing the work to recruit. That's amazing, because Black people know how to make things go viral. We are great at making things popular, but we don't always have the income. So, you know, and we know how to get the down payment of a home. And so you're saying like that 8,400 is what we would normally pay on a down payment here, but we just put that up and start telling all our friends like, yo, what you was going to put on a down payment, put it in here, you know, and just do the footwork. You know, you got people that got 8,400 stashed up under the you know, wherever it's stashed. I know where to find it. We got it. We got it.
True. Very true.
And to have a, was it 1.3, almost $2 trillion economy here in America as African Americans alone, the money is here. The $1,200 that we're getting from the stimulus check, or the $600 from unemployment, there's money out there to be redistributed into this project. So I'm speaking to all my Black folks in America right now. This is a perfect opportunity. Right now in America, we have this perfect storm. The government is giving us money. It's coming back. Karma is coming back. And here's an opportunity to actually put your money into a real investment that will benefit ourselves now, but then generations. We're talking about real estate in Africa. And we know, and I've been talking about this for years, how it's like the gold rush. And I don't want to sound like an African colonizer, but we understand like the opportunities that are available on the continent, you know, and that's why when you go to the continent, you see so many white folks there. You'd be like, why are these white people here? They tell us go back to Africa. You know, they're giving us some hints. But there's so many opportunities on the continent, and this is a really real one. And then for it to be only putting up $8,400, $8,400, I'm gonna say it like that. That's amazing. That's amazing. So I commend you, and I want to work with you, and we got to do more together, give you my little money, and we can make this grow. Now you have a conference coming up on the 8th. Can you tell us about that and what we should be expecting? Because I'm tuning in.
Yeah. You know, thank you so much, Monica. And I must really commend your deep insights. You know, you speak as if you were on the drawing board when we were developing this model. You know, so I must really commend your intellectual sagacity. Okay, very good. Now, the question, you know, when we were drawing out our master plan for 2020, we had an original plan to launching Lifestyle Up in 5 cities in the US. Okay. And our chairman, Buki Adetola in New Jersey, started making out that plan. Okay. Now, because of the coronavirus, so we just said, no, we are too smart for the virus. We've got to leverage on technology to communicating this opportunity to Africans in diaspora. So we just felt, let's put together a conference that is digitally driven, where people can watch from the comfort of their homes and learn on how they can turn their financial fortunes around, and learn on how they can maintain the luxury they are enjoying in the US already. Okay, and on how they can generate daily income back home through real estate. Okay, and of course, we'll be having some very fantastic people on the panel. So it will not just be me to talk to them about this. We have very seasoned people that understand the dynamics of investment in Africa when it comes to real estate, that will be teaming up with me to educating our brothers and sisters in the diaspora for them to see the reason why Africa is our future. Our future lies in Africa. Our self-esteem lies in Africa's development. Okay, and of course, so it's going to be a packed 60 to 90 minutes conference. Okay, and it's going to be online. The registration is on already. We have a unique portal already that is on, and of course, we'll be giving a lot of incentives and offer for those in the diaspora that will be making decisions to working with us.
Awesome. I'm really excited about it. And shout out to Raphael. He's going to be on the panel. And so he's representing Riacom and Young Boss Media. So much love to Raphael. He's going to knock it out the park. You're going to have to tame him because once he starts talking, you know, like it's so much information, you know, if the system might shut down.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, very, very, very. I'm happy to have him on the team.
Yes.
Where can people find more? And I got another question from the audience, but where do people, where can they register? Where's the link?
Okay, fantastic. So the link for registration will be dropped on the chat bar of very shortly. And of course, I also want to encourage everybody watching us right now to check out our website. Our website is lifestyleassetup.com. Lifestyleassetup.com. Okay, all together, lifestyleassetup.com. And of course, on the chat column, fantastic. So I just dropped the registration link also on the chat column or on the comments bar for those watching. I don't know if Monica said it.
Is this it right here?
Exactly. So what that means that for those watching us from the diaspora right now, somebody should invite you. So where you saw who invited you, just put Young Boss Media. Okay, just put Young Boss Media as a person that invited you. For those of us that are watching directly from diaspora, that are from Young Boss audience here.
Awesome, because you heard it here first. You know, I be trying to give y'all this game. So when y'all see me living fly, plush, there is no question about how it happened. I put it out in front of you. All I'm gonna do is say, go watch that interview I did in 2020. You know, like where was you at? So we had a question here. I want to make sure I get it because this is the big one. If after you pay the $8,400 and get the 4 people who should get their respective 4 people, what happens if the downlines or partners are not able to get their own 4 respective partners? That's a good question. This is one that is one isn't able to achieve the 16 people. Okay. Do you lose the firm payment or just wait until the downlines reach 16 or get more than 4 to grow your team to be 16 in good time? Please clarify. I hope the question is clear. Thank you for that. That's a good question.
Yeah, it's very clear. That's a very intelligent question. I wish I could send that person a digital gift or something. Okay, because that means that she must have properly processed all I've said, and she's looking at it on a unique scale, whereby what happens to the bottom. Okay. Now the unique thing here is that the 16th man in your team is number 1 on his own team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The 16th man in your team is at the top of his own matrix. So the 16th man is not even seeing all the drama taking place in your own team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So everybody has a contract with the company. Okay. The minimum requirement is that you must recommend 4. If you feel it's too difficult to recommend 4, then we have an outright purchase option for you. Okay, whereby all you need is between 140 to 200,000 US dollars. You can buy outrightly without having to recommend anybody.
Got it. Okay.
There's always work to be done. There's always work to be done. Okay. So and it will interest you, Monica, to also know that we have what we call the 12-month compensatory refund policy.
Okay, tell me about that.
How does it work? You subscribe with 8,400 US dollars. Okay. After 12 months, nobody joined your team.
Mm-hmm.
And you are discouraged. You really don't want to continue. Okay. You have the option of filing for a refund of your subscription fee.
Mm-hmm.
and the company will refund you your subscription fee less 25%.
Okay.
Good. Now, it will interest you, Monica, to also know that when you subscribe into Lifestyle with $8,400, it also buys you, in short, as a matter of, it buys you three things.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, it buys you your own personal real estate franchise.
Okay.
Number two, it buys you your own personal e-learning site.
Okay.
Remember that we're a knowledge and wealth creation company. And on that e-learning site, we have series of courses from leadership to personal development to critical thinking, skills that you need COVID-19 and post-COVID-19 to grow your career and your personal business. And guess what, Monica? Your subscription also buys you your own e-commerce site, whereby you can also trade real estate from the comfort of your mobile phones.
Okay. Okay.
So these are other value-added structure we've built into one single subscription.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So when we say less 25%, it's simply because two reasons. Number one, the person that referred you from day one, a certain percentage has been paid to the person already in commission.
Right.
You cannot add that again.
At 5%, yes.
Thank you. And of course, the company, it also building its own administrative structure that needs to be sustained. Okay. So I hope I've been able to answer that question. Of course, I just read a comment. Somebody says too good to be true. The simple truth about this model is that we are like a beautiful lady. There is nothing a beautiful lady can do to hide her beauty. She's beautiful.
Okay.
She could cover her face from up down. People will still admire her and say, wow, she's beautiful. And that is what we are. It will interest you to know, when we started this model, we had no land, we had no structure on ground. All we were selling was a vision.
Mm-hmm.
As I speak to you today, we have construction going on. Our first estate in Abuja, Nigeria, will be launched in just about 2 months from today. Okay, not to worry. We could potentially even televise it live on Young Boss Media.
Come through with it. I need to know where my money's going. I need to know where it's at.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So I'm very happy to take more questions.
Yes, send us some questions. Like, listen, we got to get him while he's hot. I think people talking to themselves. They're sitting around WhatsApp groups. Awesome. So with the 8,400 subscription, is this, so it's not like, because when I think of subscription, I think of it's yearly or monthly. It's just, in order just to get into the system, it's 8,400 and that's it. All you have to do is then run your mouth and use your social capital. That's it.
I like that. Run your mouth.
Run your mouth. Because we know how to do that. Like it's natural. You know, I don't try to make people, oh, excuse me.
Okay.
My lights went off. Hold on.
Sorry about
There we go.
Okay.
See, I don't try to make people be more or less than what they are, but Black people know how to run their mouth. We know how to make things look cool. We know how to make it saucy. We can sell it. We can make anything go viral. So I pay my money. I run my mouth to all my friends and family. I make them jealous that they're not involved in this investment. You're going to miss out because I'm going to be living fly with the pool on the rooftop. You can't come visit until you spend that $8,400. And so then they build their team and they do the same thing. And then I got a house that I can invite everybody to. I love that. And I've been a part of multi-level marketing companies. And so I understand like the system. I understand your framework. And that's why it's solid. It's solid. Any questions from the audience? What do we have? Imelda coming from Botswana, assistant. She's actually going to be producing a show on Young Boss Media. She's an interior decorator. So shout out to her. She's asking, is this investment in Nigeria only, or can I indicate which country I would like my apartment?
Very good. Now, right now, this investment is in Nigeria, Ghana, and most recently, in Liberia, and in the Gambia. Okay? So what that simply means is that when you subscribe, okay, there is an email we will send to you and we'll ask you a simple question. Where do you want your apartment upon qualification?
Okay.
Okay. So the response we get helps us to plan our project. So that's what our project management team needs to plot the speed of our constructions in different locations.
Awesome. Awesome. So somebody said, that's God when the lights went out. He was giving too much. He's like, shut this down, give him a break. Somebody asks, what other incentives do I get? Is there a car, a gold? Do I get bonuses?
Fantastic. Like the beautiful lady that just asked the last question, she put a comment, oh, it's too good to be true. So I'm trying to restrict myself from sharing all the juices in this package.
No. We want juices. This is a juicy conversation already. We need more juice.
Fantastic. Now, when you subscribe, there is no time frame to completing your structure.
Okay.
So you are not under time pressure.
Mm-hmm.
So we now created a unique incentive that if you are able to qualify for your apartment as a first-time subscriber within 3 months, okay, if you're able to get the work done within 3 months, Lifestyle gives you a car. Okay. Now, for those watching from the diaspora, for example, you might not necessarily need a car, but guess what? Your car can be part of your investment, as part of your process in Africa. Now, let me give you a tip. Let me just share some deep business ideas here. Now, you qualify for your apartment already. You are in the US. You leverage on your social capital, and you own the apartment in Accra or in Abuja or in Lagos. Okay. Then you now say, no, what, Abioye, I like the short stay business plan you sent to me. So I would like to Airbnb my apartment. As part of your value proposition to those that stay in your apartment is, when you come to Abuja, our apartment should be where you should stay. You know why? Because we will pick you at the airport and we'll drop you back at the airport when you are done with your business in Abuja at no extra cost to you. So you don't need to buy a car for that. That car you've qualified for can serve that purpose. And you can tell the clients that, you know what, to take you around Abuja or to take you around Accra, you simply pay a little token of, let's say, 1,000 naira per hour or 200 cedis per hour. Okay, so that also increases your profitability in the process.
Let me ask you about this car, because y'all be driving Benzes in Africa. I ain't never seen more Benzes in the world until I went to the continent. What kind of car is this? Don't give me no Toyota.
Wow, you know, Monica. If not
I don't
that,
want no Honda.
If not that I know you closely, I would have said maybe you got some witchcraft. You are using to ask me these questions. It will interest everybody watching us right now that we have what we call the Benz Club at Lifestyle. Okay, we will show you a nice E350 Benz.
That's my car.
Yeah, Formatic. We'll show you a nice E350 Benz. We say, if you like this Benz, walk away with it. Okay, but if you don't like the Benz, this is a budget. Then you determine the car you want to go for.
That's my car.
That's my car too.
I love this. Mercedes, y'all. That's right. Sis, we gonna be driving. I come pick you up, you come pick me up, we ride together. It don't matter. We got a question. Can we be confident of the quality of the structure and finishing of the apartment that will be delivered upon qualification? Many estates these days look beautiful on paper, but on delivery, you receive less quality and have to deal with upgrading to a premium quality. Thank you, sis. Good questions coming from the audience.
Wow, that is another very fantastic award-winning question. You know, when we design this model, when we're doing our SWOT analysis, we realize that one of the greatest risks to our business is for us delivering poor quality. When we're looking at our internal risk, okay, we realize that our number one risk is that if we end up cutting costs and we deliver substandard structure, because people will know, okay, in real estate, there is nothing like cutting costs, because you can only do it for a while. What you covered up will reflect itself in few months after. Either the walls are leaking, you're having plumbing issues, okay, the tiles are breaking up, the POPs are collapsing, okay. So for us at Lifestyle Hub, quality is the life of our building, of our business, the quality of our construction. That's why I invite every African in diaspora that has got a friend in Abuja, for example, to send them to go and check out the quality of our construction going on in Abuja right now. Okay, all our doors, Monica, it will interest you to know that all our doors are all Israeli security doors, all the external doors. Okay, because for us, safety and security, it's very key to us. Okay, our tiles are top notch. You just need to come and see the quality of our POP. Guess what, Monica? Guess what, Monica? Our swimming pool is a rooftop swimming pool. And it has a 10 years non-leakage guarantee. But we can only do that when we are very sure of our processes. Okay, so I just want to assure every one of us that there is quality in our apartment. Okay, you know, if we deliver an apartment to you that is bad, you don't like the quality, we'll buy it up from you.
She says, Lifestyle Hub gives you a luxury apartment and a car. The only thing remaining is wife and kids. That's right.
I'll take that as a joke of the day.
Somebody asks, why hasn't this great juicy opportunity reached out to the Republic of Benin, my lovely peaceful country? So they want you to come over to Benin.
Oh, voilà. Merci beaucoup, mon frère. Merci beaucoup, mon frère. Now, let me say this to every one of you. This is a Pan-African initiative. Okay. Benin Republic, you know, if I get angry right now, I can run fast and I'll get to Benin Republic tonight. Okay. You know, it's just close by to us. So I want to assure him that very soon we'll be in the Republic of Benin, because we've got some very unique locations we are citing there. And one unique thing about Lifestyle is that any African country we want to operate, we want to register our company in that country.
Okay. So
that we can pay taxes to the government of that country. So that we can use our operations to also build the economy of the country. So very soon we'll be incorporating Lifestyle Hub in the Republic of Benin. I'm sure he's watching us through your boss. Just register for our diaspora event, and of course, you might just be the team lead in Republic of Benin. You just will never know.
That's awesome. So we're gonna pay taxes and build up the economy of other African nations. We're not gonna be like this guy over here in America. That's amazing. Yep. Now, somebody said bulletproof doors. That's impressive. Awesome. Great. Quite an interesting model for real estate industry. This concept is very interesting. I would like this broken down to a T. You know what he gonna tell you, sis. Go to lifestyleasset.hub.com. Sign up or rewatch on Young Boss Media. So everybody that's watching right now, you are tuning into Young Boss Media Mentorship Call. I am Monica Seckman-Grant. I host this show. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. Please subscribe. Y'all leaving all these comments, y'all better hit that like button Come on, we got more content coming to you. And he has an event on August the 8th where you can go sign up for it today. He put the link in the chat. And there's going to be more people on the panels to really break down this topic. And it's so juicy. We getting houses, cars. We helping our friends out who want to put their down payment on a house that we don't know the condition of it, but yet he going to build us a beautiful house and give us a car, sis. Like, come on. Like, that just made perfect sense. So please sign up, register for the event on the 8th. And, you know, just don't forget where you heard it from, Young Boss Media, y'all. Now, my brother, any last statements, any last comments that you want to give to the audience, because they have been really tuned in and grateful for this information?
You know, thank you so much, Monica. Every decade, okay, every 10 years, there is always something disruptive. Okay, in the late 1990s, when the internet came, people thought it was a joke. And a lot of people were left behind. People like Jeff Bezos keep pushing every day, keep investing their life on that concept. Today is the richest man in the world. Okay. Just a few years ago, when the idea of cryptocurrency came in, Bitcoin, for example, people thought it was a joke. It was a disruption in the financial sector. Okay. People thought it was a joke, but the very few that keyed in investing in Bitcoin then, right now, they are multi-millionaires.
That's right.
Okay. Lifestyle Up is the next disruption. Okay. And it is very powerful when you are part of a system before it goes viral. Right now, we are still at our formative stage. Mm-hmm. It takes 5 years for a deep concept like ours to be properly understood. Every great vision must be misunderstood. Every great vision must be questioned. Mm-hmm. Every great vision must be doubted. Every great vision, guess what, Monica, will eventually locate its sponsors. Okay. For me, I'm delighted that over the past 2 years, we've been able to locate our sponsors. Who are our sponsors? Our sponsors are our vision partners. Who is a vision partner? A vision partner is somebody that subscribes into what we are doing. You know why? We have simply co-owned this vision together. That's why we ensure that our compensation plan is so deep. As a matter of fact, we designed the compensation plan of Lifestyle Up as if we are the subscribers. It will interest you, Monica, that my fortune in this concept lies in my ability to network and qualify for apartment personally.
Yeah.
So this is not for the directors of the company to become millionaires overnight, not at all. There's a spirit to this model. Okay, there's a value that surrounds this model. It's a movement. Okay, it's a movement, and for us, it's a movement to drag as many people as possible out of poverty. Mm-hmm. It will interest you, Monica, to know that we have what we call the internal Jewish community at Lifestyle Up. Okay. What does that mean, Monica? It simply means that anybody we do business with at Lifestyle Up has got to be a vision partner. Mm-hmm. On our site, on our construction site right now, as I speak to you, Monica, people supplying cement, sand, the irons, and so on, they are all subscribers.
Right.
You know what that simply means? The money is simply revolving around us.
It cycles back through.
Exactly. In Nigeria, in diaspora, for example, there are some very good links somewhere back home. Could say, what, Abioye, I would like to supply these tiles because I can give you at the best price ever. A Nigerian diaspora based in the US that discovered a unique tiling technology in the US that is eco-friendly, that is even cheaper than what we are doing right now, who send us a proposal. Guess what? We contract to him. He or she is in the US, for example, or is in Canada, but guess what? It's a contractor back home in Africa, making and doing business. So what we are doing is massive. This vision is not an Abioye's vision. It is an African vision, special designed for Africans. So I wish I could cry to explain this to every one of us watching me right now. I want to encourage you, please be part of this vision. Let's own this vision. Let us turn this economy of Africa around. We cannot rely on our government. Our government are overburdened already. Let us create a sustainable African economy. Thank you so much, Monica.
Thank you so much. We have one last question. I just want to get it in because that's what we do is help people. She says, one last question, please. If one invites friends and contacts to the conference and they sign up immediately before the person who invited them, what does that mean for the one who introduced them to this, please? She's more speaking about the conference. Is there a bonus for signing people up for the conference?
Now, I think what she's trying to say is that if she shares the link for the conference, and some of our people that joined the conference too got very excited, and they want to pay their 8,400 immediately, and she has subscribed. What is the challenge? What are the implications for her? Now, the good thing here is that even when our friends pay the $8,400, okay, on their registration link, they've already indicated her name already. So we've got to contact her immediately. That, you know what, 3 of the people you invited to the conference are paid already. Okay, what are the challenges? Can you make your payment immediately so that we can put them under you? Okay. And of course, the good thing about Lifestyle is that we're very flexible. We've got a very unique human face. I'm sure we can always work around it to ensure that our interest is properly protected. Because for us, everything about what we do rises and falls on relationship.
Awesome. So y'all make sure that y'all heard this from Young Boss Media. Yeah. Make sure that happens. And let's go through more comments. We all love you at Young Boss Media. I love you too. I love you too. All right. So thank you so much. The comments are great. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you so much for your time. And also, if you need anything else, I would love to help out for the conference. If you need any media support from me, do not be afraid to holla. We will be in touch. We got each other's numbers. And once again, happy belated birthday. I hope you did something really fun and spicy.
Yeah, I tried. I tried.
you still got the whole month. You got the rest of the month to work it out. So, if you get it in, you got a few more days.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Monica. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You are very welcome. You are very welcome. I'm going to close it out. I'll see you soon.
Thank you. See you soon. Yes. Cheers.
Listen, get your coins up. Get your coins up. See, I be trying to tell you what I'm doing. I try to give you the insight. Because listen, I ain't going to be out here on these streets forever. So when you see me up on the Forbes list, chilling, people fanning me, feeding me grapes, you're going to know why I'm giving you the game. But I don't want to do this alone. I don't want to be lonely at the top. Come with me. Come invest with me. And that's what these programs are for. So definitely sign up for that conference. I feel like this is going to be the dopest thing. And it's really mind-blowing because I understand multi-level marketing. I understand that whole system. So to bring it to real estate and to bring it to Africa, and we can be able to benefit our continent and our people, mind-blowing. I want all types of parts of this, and I want you to be a part of it too. So sign up for the link. Tell them that you heard it from Young Boss Media. And also go to youngbossmedia.com. I am releasing my 4th book, self-publishing. It's called Mind Your Business and Prosper. And all that means is take care of yourself. Forgive some people. Let some things go. Stop being so angry all the time. Mind your business. You are your business. Your community is your business. Your family is your business. Take care of your family. Take care of your life and prosper. And so you can learn more about Mind Your Business and Prosper by going to Young Boss Media. You're going to see the link that says Mind Your Business, and you do all those great things. Now, that is my time. Love y'all so much. I'm going to get out of here. It's about dinner time, so take care. Peace and love to everybody, and see you next time.